A very good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News. I'm Florine Rajendran. Before going into the stories in detail, here's a look at the headlines. The strike action launched by supplementary health service workers continues. The albino cobra, which was reported missing from the Deval National Zoo, found. Fire which erupted in the Monaragala Bolgola Mountain Reserve yet to be doused. Death toll in the Ramazan typhoon rises to 38. In the stories in detail, health workers attached to 5 supplementary medical services continued their trade union action today. General Secretary of the Supplementary Medical Services Union, Saman Jayasekara, noted that the trade union action is active in 112 hospitals in the western and southern provinces.
The protest is being staged, citing a number of causes, including the non-responsiveness of authorities with regard to promotions. The General Secretary of the Union, Saman Jayasekara, noted that the trade union action is not active in the Lady Ridgeway Children's Hospital, Castle Street Hospital, Disoiza Women's Hospital, Maharagama Cancer Hospital, the Ketumadi Hospital in Panadura, as well as Special Children's Hospital in Peradeniya. A large number of patients were inconvenienced as a result of the trade union action.
And in headline-making news, police media spokesperson SSP Ajit Rona says that the albino cobra, which was reported missing from the Deval National Zoo, has been found in a bag within the premises of the zoo. SSP Ajit Rona added that the cobra may have been placed in the zoo by an unidentified individual.
The white snake, length of 2 feet, that had been missing from the Hivala Zoological Garden, has been found by the police officers of the Hivala police station this morning at 8 o'clock inside the zoological garden. The snake was inside a pillowcase, had contained the snake, and it was inside the pillowcase, and the snake has been carried to the Hivala police station for further investigation, and it will be produced before veterinary surgeon today and thereafter produced before the court. But no suspect has been arrested so far. We are conducting further investigation.
Zoo authorities say the albino cobra possibly went missing on either Saturday or Sunday. Authorities also say the reptile has no special scientific significance. The zoo's director, however, noted that inquiries had been made by various persons wishing to purchase albino cobras. The missing albino cobra was being kept at a secure location at the time of its disappearance. The fire which erupted in the Monaragala Dambagala Bolgola Mountain Reserve 2 days ago is yet to be doused.
Monaragala District Wildlife Officer Rasal Veerasinghe said that the fire which erupted in the Bolgola Mountain Reserve, which comes under the purview of the Monaragala Dambagala Divisional Secretariat, has destroyed a vast area of land. He added that valuable types of timber and medicinal plants have also been destroyed in the fire. According to a correspondent, officials are finding it difficult to contain the fire as the location could not be reached. The Monaragala District Disaster Management Centre, however, said that the police, armed forces and area residents are working around the clock to douse the fire. Meanwhile, the police said the fire which erupted at the Darapota Reserve in Bibila at around 2 p.m. last afternoon has been contained.
The Kurunegala District Anti-Vice Squad raided an illegal sand mining operation on the Dedru OA yesterday. The unit stated that the sand miners did not have the license to carry out the activities.
The Varapala police have seized 65 cubic meters of sand in the raids carried out. The suspect connected to the illegal sand mining operation evaded the police. The wife of the chief suspect has been taken into custody. The Kurunegala District Anti-Vice Squad stated that the woman will be produced before the Varapala Magistrate Court today.
Chief of the Air Staff of the Indian Air Force, Air Chief Marshal Arup Raha, called on Army Commander Lieutenant General Daya Ratnayaka. Air Chief Marshal Arup Raha, who is on an official visit to the country, met with the Sri Lankan Army Commander at the Army headquarters in Colombo. He was welcomed by Major General R. Ratnasingham. Later, cordial discussions were held between the two commanders. Several senior officials of the army were present at the discussion.
The Indian Army Chief to the Army Chief of Senior Army and
A function was held in Urubuk, Kamathuri yesterday to induct new members into the Nil Balakaya.
A group including Minister of Investment Promotion Lakshmanya Pabewardana were in attendance at the event. We have decided to reform the youth organizations affiliated to our party. The time has come to give a new look to these organizations. We need to create a new mechanism where youth are continuously engaging with the party. We do not want to just establish youth groups and talk about politics during election periods. For long as we know, the youth in this country has been used by every party for one thing and only one thing: to battle. Think about it. They are taken to the streets to criticize the government during elections. They are deployed to paste posters and cutouts. They are made to protest. But once the elections are over, which party implemented a program for the youth? The Sri Lanka Freedom Party provides jobs for graduates. The SLFP gave appointments to Grama Niladhari officers.
Meanwhile, the National Child Protection Authority notes that 7 persons have been arrested in connection to incidents related to child molestation via the internet. This was revealed at a media briefing that was held yesterday. The Website Monitoring Unit or the Cyber Watch Unit of the Child Protection Authority recommenced activities in January this year. We have managed to arrest 7 persons so far this year, with an arrest being made each month. These persons lure children into various forms of abuse. They share several indecent images and lure young girls and boys to view them and thereby entice the young minds. You would be surprised to realize that such activities happen in the country. We have proved to substantiate this. It doesn't matter how children-friendly the government is. If we are unable to protect our children, all endeavours in this regard will be in vain. A group including the Minister of Trade in Netherlands, Simon Smith, that arrived to the country on a 3-day official visit left the island this morning. A 6-member delegation led by the Dutch Minister of Trade arrived in the island on the 14th of this month. The group engaged in an observation tour of the water purification plant in Pativilla, Caledonia. One individual was killed in an elephant attack in the Kaladia area in Putlam yesterday.
The deceased is a 30-year-old resident of Kaladia. The incident had taken place when the individual had been returning home from the market at around 7 last night. A correspondent stated that the wife of the deceased is currently overseas. The incident had taken place when the individual had been returning home after buying the necessary school equipment for the children. According to our correspondent, the Kaladia village is the location frequented by wild elephants. It is also a village which does not have an electricity supply.
Up next is sports news. And in some cricket news, day 2 of the first test encounter between Sri Lanka and South Africa is currently underway at the Galle International Cricket Stadium. South Africa were 331 runs for the loss of 7 wickets a short while ago. Resuming day 2 on an overnight score of 268 for 5, the two batsmen Quinton de Kock and Dale Steyn arrived at the crease. De Kock went on to score his maiden test half century. The wicket of Steyn was the first to fall as he was dismissed for 3 runs. De Kock followed shortly afterwards as he was undone by Dilruwan Pereira for 51.
Centena. Oh, got him. That's a goodie. Off the edge. and caught it slip. Good catch by Mahela. He played well up to that point.
This was what he was bowling for. Bowling from over the wicket, looking to pitch midland leg, get some turn.